Hello, I'm Raziel, and Warhammer 40k is enormous in its magnitude, with bugs that want to eat you to evil Egyptian Terminators that have woken up and yet to have their coffee. There is so much lore you could fill a medium-sized library. So let's get on with the video and show you 5 more facts about Warhammer 40,000 you may not know. Number 1. Square Enix's premier role-playing game, Final Fantasy, has Games Workshop and Warhammer 40k creator Steve Jackson partly to thank for the name. During development, as games do, Final Fantasy went through a number of name changes. One that was picked was Fighting Fantasy. Picked for the same reason Final Fantasy was, with both words beginning with the letter F. But Steve Jackson had already created Fighting Fantasy and thus stopped Square Enix using the title, so they couldn't. So, a reason Final Fantasy was called so is in part due to a Games Workshop creator. Number 2, Warhammer 40k has had a huge number of video games. Some are beyond great, like Relics Dawn of War, and some are not so good, like Relics Dawn of War 3. What many may not know is there are many games that include Warhammer 40,000 Easter eggs. Like in Borderlands 2, you have the slapping Emperor SMG. You have the Mark of Slanesh appearing in Skyrim, and of course more recently, the minis that look like Deathwing in The Last of Us 2. There is many more to name, and some have been found, and there's probably some that haven't either. Number 3, in Warhammer 40,000 universe, there is an alcoholic beverage known as Amasec. It is in many novels and referenced many times too. It actually comes from airfilled bags that were once used to protect your models and other products, obviously through delivery. Unfortunately, the company no longer exists, and I don't believe the bags do either. I've not seen Amasec on a bag for a long time. So, at number 4, we have some actual lore. The Soul Grinder, the massive looking demon engine that looks like a greater demon, was cosplaying Wallace from the Wrong Trousers. Well, in demon circles, this thing is an embarrassment and a failure among its kind. To become a Soul Grinder, a demon needs to be killed, and that's embarrassing enough. Then, they strike a bargain with a Forge Master to allow it to return to the Materium and be part of a Soul Grinder. And of course, they have 1,001 years before they are meant to return, so this is prior to that. Now, the debt to the Forge Master will always increase and will never be paid off. And secondly, as the demon is in fact part of its patron deity, what they are bargaining with doesn't belong to them in the first place. So a Soul Grinder has been killed by a mortal, is in debt to a Forge Master, and has stolen from their patron god. So they have no respect from the other demons at all. They are pretty much considered the lowest, and this is considering Nurglings too, just so you know. Finally, at number 5, the Word-Bearer Battle Barge, the Invidious Imperator, was destroyed due to an accident of a single Ultramarine Captain Terminator, Captain Merceror. During a battle in the warp, the Macragge's Honor could not lock onto the Word-Bearer ship. The Word-Bearers were tearing the Ultramarine flagship apart until a single Terminator that had turned his homing tracer on. This is what Terminators used to help get more accurate teleportation. Except this time he was hiding after a failed raid, and he thought of it as a target for the Ultramarine guns. So it was a fire on my location stratagem in place, and the Word-Bearer ship was absolutely destroyed, though Corfell managed to get away. Anyway, thank you very much. Which of those facts did you know, and which ones did you not know? Do you have any other facts which are cool? Anyway, write them down below, and have a great day. As always, link to Element Games should you want to save up to 25% on your Warhammer. I've got to keep saying up to for good reasons. As my comics, my t-shirts as well below, if you want to support me in a more personal manner. And finally, you've got Forbidden Planet if you like comics. Yes, there you go, many things for you to click. And of course, Patreon if you want to give me money. Yes, that's always an option too. But I would prefer you didn't do that and did something else. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually quite enjoyed doing these ones. These are fun to do. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you all very soon.